in my conscience. My trap is still bunking, look out all these hundreds. Hit up the whole pharmacist. He serve all the money, my shit at your body. Who shot at my body? This guy keep on falling, the drugs I keep calling. He keep picking up for me.
How you doing, everybody? This is Indeed Gaming here. I am in fact Mr. Indeed, and welcome to my channel. Please do comment and share and like this video, and we are going to get right into it. Now, obviously I am quite late on this, but I'm going to talk briefly on Rocksteady's Suicide Squad. I know a lot of people are excited for this. I know that it seems like this is the game that really got people excited, even more than Gotham Knights. For me, it's actually the opposite. I don't think I could really care less about this game. And when I say I could care less about the game, it's not that I don't think it'll have an interesting story. I do. It's just, I don't care about any of these characters. I have no interest in playing with Harley Quinn. I don't want to be Harley Quinn. I have even less interest in being Captain Boomerang. And I have even more less interest in being King Shark. I don't care about any of these characters. The only character that I semi want to be or would want to play in this game is Deadshot. And somehow he's a nigga now. So I don't know what happened to him, but he got niggified. So I mean that is what it is, I guess. If that's what they wanted to, you know what? No, I'm not gonna let that go. I need to talk briefly on them making white characters black. As a black person myself, personally, I don't like it. I think it's dumb. I think it's lame. And above all, I think it's lazy. If you want to put black representation, and I'm doing that with quotation marks, I know you guys can't see it, but I can assure you I'm doing it as hard as I possibly can. If you want black representation in your games, use actually historically black characters. They could have used Bronze Tiger. I would have rather Bronze Tiger than King Shark. It didn't even have to be these 4 characters. They could be more. They could be more. I mean, I'm sure it's only gonna be a 4-player game, but they could have shown like 6 characters. They could have used Bronze Tiger. He's black. I think Black Spider's black too. They could have made a whole new black character. Like, I don't like it when historically white or other race characters are made black. Because when they do that, in my opinion, what they're doing is ignoring their historically black characters. It's like when they turn, who have they recently turned black? I don't even remember. But I know when it comes to DC specifically, a character that I feel like is constantly ignored is Static Shock. They make anybody else. They made Batman black. Or you could just bring Static Shock back. He had a really popular TV show back in the day when I was a kid. But I guess I'll end this little tangent basically by saying, when you change a character that is typically white or Spanish or something else and make them into a black person, and to be clear, I'm only speaking on the ones that are made black because I'm black, you're not, it's not helpful to me. It doesn't make me feel good. And that's because I have connection to characters that aren't black. Like, I've known these characters as not being black. Like, so you making them black doesn't make me feel more connected to them. Like, I don't need the character to be black to feel a connection with them. So when DC or Marvel does that, it's like, no, you're not making me feel good. But I mean that's a whole nother conversation. Like I said, I don't want to get too into that. But that's just how I feel from a nigga. Anyway, back to the game. I think that the story could be interesting. I'm curious because apparently this is a shooter game. It's a third-person shooting game. I'm curious how they're changing the Arkham model into a shooting game. That should be interesting to see. I'm hoping it doesn't play like Fortnite or Remnant of the Ashes even, because this says it's going to be, third-person shooter, but you have melee as well. Same thing with Remnant of the Ashes. I hope it doesn't play like that as either, but I guess we'll see. I'm not interested in playing with any of these characters, honestly. I'm not a fan of Harley Quinn. I'm even less fan of Captain Boomerang. Even less a fan of King Shark. The only person in this game that I would semi want to play with is Deadshot. Semi. But I'm not buying no game for him. I'm just not doing that. Now, if I could play with Deathstroke, that would be interesting. If I could play with Katana, these are characters that I'd be more interested in playing with, but these guys, no, I'm not interested at all. Like, Harley Quinn is just a character who is good at things now because she's popular. It's not because her character has developed in that way and she has strenuous training that she's went through, and that's why she can beat people. No, she can just beat people in things because she's popular and people like her. So they just make things turn out that way. So I'm not very interested in her character. King Shark he's just, I don't know, he's just kind of lame to me. Captain Boomerang, again, funny, but lame to me. So Deadshot's the only character shown here that I have any interest in. To get a bit into the speculation of the game, I am going to assume that Batman will be in this game. Now, Batman will probably appear in this game not as a member of the Justice League. He will probably appear in this game as an ally, helping you take down the Justice League. Because this game is a continuation of the Arkham series, which means that, as for those of you who don't know, at the end of the Arkham series, Batman committed suicide. Well, I'm doing quotation marks, but you guys can't see it. But he's still alive. More like I'm like 99.999% sure Batman is still alive. He is going to show up in this game as an ally, more than likely, because I don't think he's a part of the Justice League, at least openly. Like I said, at the end of the Arkham series, everyone knew who Batman was, which is why he did the fake commit suicide thing. If you remember, after you beat that game and you're gliding around the city, if you see thugs and stuff like that, they call you Mr. Wayne sometimes. Really rude. Or Bruce. So the world knows who Batman is, and I don't think that he would fake commit suicide and then go be Batman for the Justice League, because the Justice League doesn't operate in the shadows. People see the Justice League do things, so I don't think he would fake commit suicide and then just go be a part of the Justice League, because then everyone would know, one, he didn't kill himself, and two, they still know who he is. So that will probably be Batman's role in this game. I'm sure he'll be here. I'm curious to see if Superman is actually killing people in this game. Like, if it's confirmed that he has killed civilians in this game, same as the rest of the Justice League, because that would be an interesting turn on his character, and it would almost make me think that he's definitely going to die in this game, and other members of the Justice League as well, because it's a weird way to take the game if that's the case. Well, this universe, I should say, to take the game, because if Superman has confirmed been just flying around like he was in this trailer, just catching bodies, it's like he's probably killed a lot of people. And there's also obviously the conversation on what that's going to do to him internally, but also what that's going to do to him externally. How do people in that world see Superman? I can assure you it's not going to be as the shining guy on the hill anymore. Is it possible that maybe they want to do a Superman game in the future, or a Justice League game in the future, that is based on the Justice League trying to rebuild that rapport with the civilians and with Earth? Possible. Do I think it's probable? No, not really. But at the same time, I don't really think it's probable that they're going to continue a universe where they actually kill the Justice League. And the rest of the universe is going to be what? Based on the Suicide Squad? I doubt it. So, I mean, but it's possible. So, that's really just my speculation on the game. I think Batman's going to show up. I think he's going to be an ally. I don't think he's going to be mind controlled like everyone else. I am interested to see characters like Wonder Woman and Flash and Green Lantern in a 3D world space. Obviously, Injustice 2 and Injustice 1 is kind of 3D, but it was a 2D fighting game. You guys get what I mean. So I am interested to see how that is. I'm very bitter that the first time I'm going to see Superman flying around the city is as a villain controlled by Brainiac. So that's annoying. Yeah, I'm bitter about that. There's nothing else I can say. To go a little bit more into speculation and kind of rebut a little speculation I just made, it almost, they have to not kill people like Superman or Wonder Woman, at least, because the Suicide Squad being able to take down Brainiac, even with Batman's help, is unlikely. It's ridiculously unlikely. Actually, the Suicide Squad being able to take down Brainiac invading Earth with just Batman's help is probably more unlikely than them taking down the Justice League. So I'm interested to see how the story plays out. If Deathstroke and Katana aren't playable in the game at launch, I'm not getting it. I'm not that interested in these characters. I'm interested in seeing how the story plays out, but not interested enough to actually play it myself. So I'm happy that other people are very excited for this game. I've seen mostly, I'm not even sure if I've seen anyone really give a negative review or a negative opinion on what they're doing with this. That's cool. I'm glad you guys are happy for it. Ultimately, like I've said before, I want good games to come out. I want to play good games. So I hope you guys enjoy this game. But yeah, unless I see Deathstroke and Katana, I'm good on this one. But those are my thoughts on this game. Please let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments. I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree with me on a lot of things. But that's cool. I enjoy the conversation. So let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Indeed.